Yo abusia, last week we spoke about soul, spirit, and body no omo connection a ewo. Me fa questions ewo comment section ho. Se me di kan aka say this year no me fa questions or comment section ho no mo na ma answer. Enti no ebi mo question no utu so omo anhwe show na nko end. Enti no kona ko obetumi akoshe na wo de akọ end. And then no ye betoa last week episode ne so na nda no episode ne title ne ye Yahweh Dominus eye psychic part 2 but me wo question bi wo makoma so am pese me bisa abusua osofopanyi Aaron eye onyankopon no appointed no e no de ni position na ode man se ontena no ode ne tena ho mema wure mfi so onyankopon ye nyame oni mawieye ne ahyase oye all knowing God. Inti simply put no osof onyankopon wode osofopanyi Aaron tena ho so nku nwan ni bibia wo temple ni mu no na onim se nwan kukum ene mponchi kukum no ebeklemi osofopanyi Aaron ene ne mma nyina because oye all knowing God. Na ntwiekum ni aponchi kum no Old Testament mu na ewo Bible enye bibifo na tworoye ti me pese me hu se why na be introducing nantwikum ene aponchikum ede ma na nananom baabi a obefa bia nananom na nananom pamchowo we harmless question ye me pese me bisa ne se nya yen ne ye tworo Bible no na de ayen ye ne ye akwaside na ye no aduane two ne ya mankrofo aba na omo aba abedibi na ye reverence na ye worshiping suo enua ene forest no nti na yenko nsuo no days wo ya pusen ebnada ne yenko ye gyaa no de saa obuo ni ma no ye ko nsuo ma yenfa ni ama tuntum nkom yenfa ye nan ntom sabi oba bu ne nsa onko nsuo ni na afi so no mutumi fa wompabo ntietie nsuo ni mu ni ade na omo reverence efuo bia wo baabia no ye wo de a yenfa nkosa efuo mu ho sebe mu fa ncheme ne ye se efuo bi wo ho kwa ukokwa ntumi ngyaa nan wo ho no mu. This is what our ancestors were doing. Enti eno de eni Bible mu ya te ase wo. But the pesa me kire ne se nantwiekum ni bibie kum na Aaron oye wo ho na ekun ni manyina wa mistake kun ni manyina eya koye te se akoye de ayeye ne heye a wo koso we ya ukun odwan ko ye mistake obekun sa de no why na introduce ma Africans na ye yesu dada anase obi no be introduce man na ye yesu dada ko free Bible mu ye den cause nya ye na e Bible no it's just a question I am asking because me kama ye say enu ba bia nananom na say nipa ye frustrated wa asore ho enti no ope bibia te a eye ne dia nipa be hu no kore ne say we ye say no nyina Jesus ne ade no enti people are looking for the truth and they are going to nananom Inti said ya nananom wo Bible mu ya omuku odwan ni nje na me bi say nya ye na ye twere Bible nti obi no introduce ma yen na se nya obi no introduce ma na ye yen ayesu banya nti ye den na nkade a ya ye wokromu ha a ye culture besi na ye da so worry the way ye worry ni bibia ye wo more than necessary nyina achi se obi no anya obi no de bre ye nya eba ne sen ena nipa no timi beka kire yen say ye evil eden ye hu ya ye gitum say ye evil was it because it was claiming our children because you and I know say bosom ba ko kan obetumi damage entire generation obetumi akun obi ya ye something on be introduce ma ye na be kunkum ye ena fe de omu say ekum ye no na bibi foforo omu pedi yen aye nti omu beka kire yen say ye evil eno na ma ye gitum mu ana we ye question bi e ba for me am mind ena me bisa to why they introducing nyankum ede ma Africans say we African na we say ekunkum no eye Yesu na nananom no so mo pe say we bekun odwan amanansa wa connect with you won na wo ne wo mojemu apam a wo ye ne generation wo ni no so wo nani so ntumi ne wo connect with we nyina na so odwan no be connect ya why they introduce wo ahyase no ene nsenkan na waba na ya discuss me pese ye hu ba bia sa de we nyina afiri ba because ye hu abosom a we clean efie ba ko because of bia brodo ana ka obi nti we clean the entire house ade we so e wo Bible mu omo no mku nwanya na eduru baabi na Nyankopon yi okun no wa bretu kukun nipa fedi o se opa Isaac sa Isaac nya ni 3 didi mu se na odoji o na ye den na fedi obe ya fedi last minute obeku Jesus ye bisa o akunkum eye African fo suban African fo mo no mo choro Bible na na se nya saade a eye den na saade we be free na eye den na African fo hu nya ye ka chiro mo se eye evil a omo gitum a omo twen omo hu e di free hu asama me pese me bisa eye tie enu ani because ense omo awre fi se David ne Saul omo David ibedi ade no ne pre no so ma no se koda koku Philistine ni na aba me de me ba ebe ma na waware no apparently na Saul ni say David kwa Philistine fo no omo bekum na to achene is it a business bi omo de bire obi so onye omo nim say be hye yase kora ana so say yenya na yenim because omo betumi ajeje wa ma wada ne bodani o mema awre mfi eduru ba bi ni David oyo ohene mo Bible na kan eno na me use the abagain this case oye ne ho te se bodanfo manano nyina suso usuo me pese mo ankasa mo so hye niam we mu yie na mo bisa mo sa adinti na Africans yi omo ye hated everywhere they go to me mention countries ni nyina Africans are hated wo sha yenya ye nuanom Africans no kro mo akodi baabi no mpo no omo tanye adinti a obi ebehye ye kutu pan na obi behye ye chi ana obi de nanim tete ye chi e de ye di boni bebre na amanfo binum ni mo history nti omu hu ye as enemies na ye de ye nim ye history nti ye guso a ye complain say we are being hated racism ofa ha saying is it because we don't know our history and then enkofo hu abusuya omu tan Africans saying because me nua e ma re mfi say nyame mpa boningu se me mbo me yesa nyame ba mi nyame otimemu se me mesoma obi se kona kokun asomasi se obi suma obi so nkoku obi asomasi a na se wokọ na wokokun asomasi kuna me amesoma awo no omo nka se me na mekun nipa no but ombe ka se wo aya soma na wokokun no omo na ombe ka se wo na woku nipa no yes asem we bi na abeto Africa for so ana we nyina your question why are you hated is it because you are black or because your ancestors were used for something terrible and people know their history omo nte say wo watu bi atwene nti omo hu a remind omo because me ma wure mfio se BBC a etimoja nim nti BBC obi so na tinimoja mu nti wada onim ana onim no react enu nti na Africans ye hated ya na we your question number 2 my last question am be starting atwa and the episode niso because it's huge and very important for what we call awakening because na be say meye den na mehu onipa na makofa no ne crime and yet crime as me I was using the jail sentence not to illustrate on what I was saying for you to get through to me say nipa bebrebe ye hu maybe ye soulless be ye say ni na ya ba aha na aha no ba omu nyina ahye one jacket nti esu obia na mechire mu a beduru say ye wonkrofo ni bi wo ha woni ni nyina rhyme nti woni ni ya ade mpa ekọ obi wo ha no matter how you try enye adwuma eno na America afa mu hwe me last question abusunya wa wonim bi amakasa asem we more than necessary se omo de bibi soso ya pampam omo de bibi spray from animu ne ye home ana ma ka asem ya ka what to wash nkom say election ebeye the last time I had an episode with the missionary mukaya mi bisa no said the way omo nyina omo se papa Mahama enwi no eno na ye nyame epe no mi bisa papa no mukaya say nti ye hu fire outbreak bia hwan na kai bibisa papa no say nti ye hu fire outbreak bia ye hu death bia ade amekan no ene me life na me ni nyina na 31st e da na prophecy no wahala muhu say ayi Mahama behuni muhu ni ebeba even pandemic o ede ye eba Mahama so na muhu you didn't see the fire coming asofo you people didn't see the Cantamanto fire coming musika na amajeje egu ayi from Pentecost to whoever church majeje egu bank no moncheche ma ne no mo fanko to your loan me bisa say ye spray bibi gu ye so ana say den Enyame na me beka asem we ni menya asem. Someone statement a Putin aye. Watwora to wa hu no kokan. Enyame na me beka na maba be ma me so akokume. Someone what ya na election na woka. Dia me kan no wante. Eno dia mo ehu. We ya just a question no. Say bibi spray ya so ampa. And then the way ya last week na I had brutal cold. Bibi say e de na ye beye. So mu spray bibi gu ya pampam say asem ya Putin kan me maka more than necessary. Nti asem ya papa ya churu yi. Ye ndwen ho ana ye forget it. Say de waka na ya ampa e de na ye betimi aye. Abusua question na me wo. Na me di bisa wo no. Enu nie na me ikoi na me gya nkran so de ama asofo no. The fire has started and I beg of you the rains too is coming. So start preaching, get into it and give us prophecies that concern all of us. Because Mahama na prophecy ni na ya ne de a oba anye ndua na obe ruli nipa. Na se nipa na enya ahoto a de papa ne beye bia na nya me beye afa ne mu bie nipa no omo hu enti makatre mo fire outbreak na meka eno eno na esi no we are working around it, but I'm telling you people to give the church money to them so they are able to go and pay the loans. And again momo empire so na mu rains na eba no ene na ebesi last 3 years wa ukai bia obekai meka say nipa ba akukuru ewu so ne be fa cars de keke kan it happens bam. This year the ene nsheda anya pleasant enti no munjai Mahama nkoten na mu focus wo man ne mo members so na Mahama yo obi ni church member mo ma ne sofo nhwe ne so na mo so nhwe members no ayegu mu ho no so na rains no so eba ne krakra uni bibia ya atena ofie na brutal harvesting is going on. Afei mama yenko enne your topic in this way. Today we are discussing the Yahweh Dominus psychic key part 2. Na ade a make focus was super spirit guides redemption. Because another brutal thing na ekum nipa say nipa because me pese me hu me ho me pese me hu me guardian angel me pese me hu say me nananom me pese me ye say me pese me fa me pese me kwa ha. This year dear consciousness you gain it in your way in your house. You gain it in your house because all the keys now will release every key. Tie. So what you want no if you cannot connect with your ancestors in your dream when your body is zero, to mean connect here. Me paucho enya dia obi a odinen chen no betumi connect with your ancestors. Yes, I'm telling you this. Nobody can stand in a mirror and reflect your image. It is you that can stand in the mirror and then you will reflect your reality. So what makes you think, say, obi, in a bit to me, then what the Bible is saying, salvation is individual, okay, useless. Now, Momayenkom, like I said, this year I will release a lot of keys. All your questions will be answered. Ubisa question, dear, question, comment section, what about awakening now? Because nobody needs to be anybody's slave in the name of awakening. And sesa will continue be a fear na we see in Yama, and sesa will donate to house. Edema anybody in the name of awakening. Awakening is not in my pocket. It's not in anybody's pocket. Don't donate anything for anybody in the name of awakening, but avail yourself and pursue your own awakening. I have said this before. Everybody is his or her own Messiah. You can talk to people maybe because of 1 or 2, 3 keys, so you do it on your own. Anybody that tells you to look for awakening out there, run from that person. The awakening is in you. You need help. The help you need is baby obi pa hoko ye no. Ade oye enumpo ye nyina ye path enye pe. Ebi asam akutrument no e na obe contacting krofo bi no mo de ama wo. Enkoto no obi efie nkodane akoa. Eno ye one. Afei, when you realize that Dia makike na wo badutuma, then you know that you are in a psychological manipulation. So one thing we say na ye so obi no be ye bibia ma we wa ha now the body ye kan last week ni nyina so say wo jail ayi wa ha ye nyina ye wo one mechanism obi ane ne crime ni dia me de toto ho amekeka ni nyina cho so wo te ase pa and die wo be hu say psychological manipulation eno na ekoso nti udi agoro obi be use one time. So if you are hearing my voice and you unfortunately leave your body before I do, say me no ka say nay, say wona obedi kan ewu ansama ewu a. I want you to remember this particular episode. Asama me no ka ni dey. Say wona obeto for meja me a wo kɔ no, e pesa wo dey asama me no ka ni dey ukita wo nsam na wo dey ye wakwantu osafoa. When you are on your way out of this earth, when detach free this jail clothes and a jacket no mono, wo way na wo kwa when ni aba wo ho so no. Remember my voice in this particular episode that it is a psychological war in a prison. Ma we embra wadnimu we wo kono. Are you going to escape? Because when you detach free body ni mu a eniama 2 eniama 3 and ekoso nti we be say won say wo be ma wo soul no a escape o spirit be escape e ye question na me be say how do you escape? Yes so be escape e kwan ben so obi ababi sa question we nti na make say this year no if you go and cook and sweep and clean for whoever you are better of a person than because of awakening, don't call me. I'm giving you all the keys you need and I will vomit every single key for you to use. Me for blackboard in so on for I didn't so 1 2 3 1 2 3. I just give yourself some time. You cannot go to a classroom 1 year. Now what share KNUST for graduation atade so among graduating. It doesn't work like that. Oh nya akabeneza. I don't know say KNUST for graduation atare then school no ginem pro to me both school needing. Such a great guy. I love him. I love him because my boss loves him so much. Inti na me so me pen na asem no. Inti a time. So how do you escape this jail prison when the soul or spirit is detached from this body? Or are you going to just reincarnate and come back? And I want everybody so on downloading this voice and this message and this episode into their spirit. So at the moment they detach from this body, they will know that this is a psychological war. I have these 3 things to do. Either I will escape, and like I said, I will show how to escape, or you just follow the tunnel of these icons who have created cinematic program into your head, all the light. They've told you how heaven looks like and how hell looks like. So you just follow what your mind or the spirit has programmed. So you are reincarnated because whoever created this jail doesn't want this place to end. Where were you taken from? Last week, if you were a human being, now what this jacket anymore? Do you know where you came from? What is your star system? What is your purpose? What is your crime? Why are you in this fabric? Who is your spirit or what is your spirit? Do you know this yourself? You don't even know your own spirit. You don't actually even know what you are doing, but you claim you can take people to their destination or their ancestors. You a liar. How does your spirit behave? If you don't know how your spirit behaves, how do you know when you are possessed or something strange has entered you? You don't even know how your spirit behaves. Where is his house? O spirit no, wo sunsum no. Eti wo ma wo ye nipa no, ni fie wo he, ni tenabea wo he, ni destination wo he. Do you know all this? All these are questions. How do you leave this jail? I know these are great questions people will be asking. Have you been sentenced for life or you've been convicted for 2 years? Do you know your jail term? Obi wa ya wo na no wewu. Obi onya 17 years, obi nya 20 years, akwan ya fasu and all that. Who is responsible? How does things happen? Do you know this? What is your crime? If you know this, you know when you will die and a lot of things you will not disturb yourself with it, and you will not even be afraid of death because you want to exit. How long have you been going and coming back? Ask all these questions. You need to ask yourself these questions. It's very, very, very important. So all these questions I just ask you, you can go and ask your pastor. Ask the pastor, say, Maame Grace, asema all can ye. Ain't no questions we know. Also for Mr. Wa, how do I answer this? I will answer all of them, I think, and maybe give you some codes and our keys. This year, dear. Obi ampo mpa me choma mi ntie. Abusia, me ma obia kwaba to the concluding theory of psychic key called the Yahweh Dominus with Maame Grace na spiritual hour jumedie e na waso ana wani gusi. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, I believed you, and I send you love, I send you love, I send you love wherever you are. And I send you love, I send you love, I send you peace, I send you joy, I send you joy, I send you joy, I send you strength, I send you wealth, I send you light, I send you energy, the positive one. I send you light, I send you energy, I send you light, I send you light, I send you light. I believed you, I believed you, I do not bless you. I believed you, I believed you, I believed you wherever you are. I do not bless you, and I wish you a nature day is another day. We are going to have a great discussion. If you are interested in consciousness, awakening, liberation, ascension, you are welcome. This is the right place. As I say, we are not advertising anything. We are not selling anything. We are not killing goats. We are not killing chickens. We are not killing cows. I'm not preaching anything to you than yourself. And my send you light, and I have sent you great energy. Yes, we are discussing the Yahweh Dominus today, the psychic key part 2. I am the pride of your ancestors. They speak through me. They hear through me. And they drop every particle of information through me to us. And then, Yahweh Dominus, let's look at this. Now, let me come back a little to talk about the owners of the earth. As I see, we na yetesono, e woni wuranom. Because na ebi mu bisa se, baby aye wono, e den na ye nti a, ye beda aje onumu. One share video na nkwa ewie if you were asking that question. Because me catch us say chaos see a nipa binum ana spirit binum ebe toto form ebe stabilize ebe puti niama ne right no masan yakọ me di Jesus cry and fato ho e de kire nti se obi sasa question, it means you didn't watch the video till end. Abusia me pamucho this year nyina videos na me ye no intentionally I am making it long because me pese o practice ya bibia wo hwehwe bia wunya answer no wo mu na wo de ekọ and na wo drop it comment so ana question e comment section ho no na me hu say align wo hwe ya I know I will answer them. They have no bodies like you do, but they have similar spirits. I want everybody to mark this down. It comes from different dimensions, but it's an elemental spirit. Last week, me know we elemental sin. Inti se wunima, you can go and check, then you will understand. But because they haven't descended to the hell of this earth, and you are not in touch with your spirit, but they are in touch with their spirit. Because omun si from embe fa this jacket no, jail jacket no, and share omuhu. Kai hu se omun so your spirit say wa till say we be descend aba. Woni omo ye pe ayeti se woni wunua wo ho na sebio wunua na nya sika na sebe wo de won share de nya sika no, it doesn't mean say wunua ne ye better e chen wo. It's because who form na unia ne ewo soro. Ni nyina mo ye maame baako ne papa baako mba. Ni sika na ama ayese ne ho ayefe. De ye ya onya sika no e na obefukoso wo so na wo so we bi. Nti ye nyina we are all spirit beings. E na ye chaos no e de ye abaha e ne ye be ye bibi. They are not better than you are. Spirit ni bi nso tumi baha. So omo so ye entice omo a omo so baha omo so they still pick this jail ade no na omo so omo aba be vulnerable na wo baha no na wo fa jacket na it is the jacket that reduce or stripped you all of your powers na this intermediary no ebeto wo body any wo spirit ni ntama a eye soul no Inti so no na be download wo bia na dia ma spirit no if you work hard you are able to blend or align these three together so you will be here and you will know your bearings and all that. Ye kono ebia me ba hono na afi ma ba abechirechire mu yie. Enti obi anya powerful nche obi aba difference no me say here. Listen to me well. Here, baby I way this 3D world there is nothing powerful than human beings. Mark that one down. You will say any spirit or anything is powerful than you when you are lost and you don't know yourself. And they've charged to be rulers because they have opportunity to be on top of us, to be the rulers. They were given the order to create this realm and to rule over it. I feel what you say, Maame. It's not because ye different than you are, but we descend abaha. And what's our realm no until they have the power to rule here. It doesn't mean you don't have the power to rule here, but because of atade bi a wahye eni niam bi a wodi agu ho so eno na sesa wo ye adwuma ewo ho. So in simply put, you are also a ruler without the jacket, same powers without the jacket. I want everybody to understand. Eno na mebu to mebu na mebubu mu a me di akire wo no. One of these chief ruler is Yahweh, the manifestation God of Dominus. Now me ba chirem, what or who is Yahweh? I have done one episode for him already. Christians translate Yahweh to mean I am who I am. Christopher will be so Christo ni bia say who is Yahweh? Obeka say I am what I am. I mean a bimokra title. 15 years, 20 years, they be I am that I am. Yahweh. To me, ask them who Yahweh. Ask them right now who is Yahweh. About any issues, we continue. In Hebrew traditions and spirituality, it is more of a description of an action that means I can become whoever I want to be. Medikayama said ya a Christopher a translating Yahweh. And as I say, my Baba said the Hebrew traditional spirituality so a translating Yahweh. Also no obetumi aya ade bia opese oye obetumi adane bibia opese odane. Nti saying na Hebrew for also translating Yahweh. Now, the same Yahweh in ancient Phoenician tradition is explained to mean a powerful dominant force that causes an eruption. Saying na Phoenicians, no ancient Phoenicians, no so almost translating the same Yahweh now. The same Yahweh now. Now, according to Gnostic scholars, the Phoenicians describe the force behind sexual climax as Dominus Yahweh. Almost so Gnostics no so almost so saying almost so a translating Yahweh. Na ahanu mean to me nko bebre but meka to so obetumi akobisa Adam and Eve. Ade e call so ho. Na obetumi akoye investigation properly. The entire Cain and Abel as so obi you can go and do your translation, and that is according to Gnostic scholars. So we will be a wo being one. Ubetumi ehunu ya make say and almost so describe it and translate Yahweh. Or no your hini a odi sex so until the apple that happened in the Garden of Eden. How? So in the above theories, we have religious understanding by the Christians. Mama obi ade Said the aude be bubobubom. Then the traditional understanding by the Hebrews, and finally a biological or elemental understanding from the ancient Phoenician tradition. Mama o, matume bo na mama o baby a Yahweh eda. In the elemental theory of the Phoenicians, Yahweh is the force behind birth. And therefore, we can say it is the energy that is created. Matume bo na mi bu no say yama o said ya obete ase. Nti se ye ka kire o say ye ka kire Adam and Eve say omo mbehye asase ne so ma. Nti na che say Adam and Eve no mo ye nipa na. Na nka omo beye den na omo ahye asase so ma. Fi abodi mfiti ase ye besi nne ekwan ya nipa fa so ba asase so asesada. Mibisa se sie mpo na omo se omo incubate omo ye nipa ewo machine no, is it not the male and female egg na omo che na omo di ye we ya na enti no onyankopon ko a oka kire Adam and Eve so omo nko no nko feel the earth no na ewiase nye mana nye te se po ano anwea no, who was talking? Enti no, is there some truth in what some people are saying? Say your sex na happy wo garden of Eden mu enti na like obi ni obi die na Adam ni obi die and na time beto omuntem and until who is the father of Cain and who is the father of Abel? Anomo ye papa ba akumba. Why no ye nyame na no wo garden of Eden ni mu no? Why na ye say nyame no? Why no you nyame na no garden? In fact, who is the snake? Who was the snake in the Garden of Eden? If this is the issue, who was the God that was saying so omunko wo no mo asase ne so ma? Na enso omo akodi ade bia ye ni ma de kron aya pam omo wo Cain ni Abel ene de keke kan. So who was the snake and who was God? I mean, to what way? It is the eruptive dominant force that fires up the orgasm and makes it possible for babies to be born into the world. By this simple theory, Yahweh is the elemental king of the world because sex is what created the world. We are making a simple, but many are no one task that because all was easy. Na mami ye efa ni si ala obobo awo. Hey! Se si de ade na ye open obi be si open force. Obi no say ni mi osofo obi ni prophecy. Say ensuo honhom ne mbotan honhom ene endua honhom e ko ye ni nyina no. This year no omo ba back. Osofo de nkanua honhom ne nsuo honhom ne mbotan honhom de sebio nkefa ho ben ena mi bi say na omo ba nche omo betene nsu na aya milk ni mu ana milo ni mu chei ye bio ye hu bi ankasa. Science said that the world was created by a very big bang. Yatis asem we ya che. What do you understand by the word bang? Me pa mcho ase che se mo na mo akọ school se mo nim se me de mbrofo no obi be say zigzag. What is the meaning of bang? So mystery teachings are very biological and explain to you that all forces are in you. When you go to now no mystery schools, so be have to say mystery school you so the force that pushes the big bang is in man. So Yahweh cannot be a woman. If this is what science is saying, nature say Yahweh cannot be a woman. So don't worry if they throw women away from your book or his book. You know, Ahaso should tell you who is responsible for same sex, because when you start from Roman father, sisters no so a man kwa mamunya she uko prison so a man nkwa wo baabi omugu mo munya she e mema no so nkwa wo baabi a omugu mo munya she, and this God is part of them. So if this is the case, why not this same sex affair no or the brain nipa? The American ultimate say it's just a question. Don't get angry over this. They say ano wotina ha and I will worship onyame a owa asase so and I will promising a whole lot. Why are you disturbing me with heaven? This is Yahweh. How can a God of earth give you heaven? Can you do without sex? Can you do without sex? Go and ask Adam and Eve. And son I'll bet you. Go and ask Adam and Eve. Onyankopon wa osi ochi adwamambo. Na David di tu tonga no jai David. Wanya ne hwe. Na oma ono so ne mba ebetu ne yerenom etonga. Why did this same at the end by question and bisano? They have put in place systems, principles, secret and open orders, laws and religions to keep us in the dogmatic state so we can stay in the prison earth forever. Omoa no machiche niyama amaye ne ye wi a no omoa so say ye bone no omoa gina so ajaje ye no omoa so create heaven and hell no omoa so create the way it looks like inti peyimu asodaye akọ heaven akọ huka and members are clapping. She election ye be nkrofo twa ye asofo ni twa ye nyina na we say no nko mu lucy no nko bi afa ne bag kofi omo da so tete ho e de bibia chechire mo na mu hu ana. Christianity has dramatized this elemental truth into worshipping a white-bearded old man in the sky who is asking for tithes and offerings. Between the three theories of Yahweh, I want you to tell me the one that is more powerful to you. And no mebubu mama no. Theories no mebubu. The Hebrew tradition, spirituality, or ancient Phoenicians, and also said Gnostic masters no, omo de hi ana Christian de no, Christianity de no de hi and na wo hwa eyema. Which of the theories do you like? Matumebo and na mama mama anya no one-sided, but mama four. Okay, kambo ma misra wa de hi na wo pe. De hi na eye wo se eye powerful, na de hi and eye wo se eye nokre. The Christian one na and I say Hebrew or elemental by Phoenicians, and also say the Gnostic masters no. Dear hina omo de no upe eyema. Entities parading themselves as gods that must be worshipped and getting power drunk on the basis that humanity has lost contact with his spirit and has become too carnal. Because ena machire no uto for munti no. And I almost said they are papabi over you. When you understand this, you become enemy to the world. Because we're near bedaho. And when you get to understand this, you get frustrated for all the worshiping and the worshiping things going on. Now, if you are frustrated, almost so a time. Now, so 1 year, now what time. The wish of the rulers is to expand their powers using the souls of people who are asleep and keep more people trapped. This is what is going on. I'm telling you, if whatever you feel you know, find out and make more research about this. The Supreme Being doesn't want anybody to worship whatever. I'm telling you, because the spirit is in you. What are you worshiping? You see why I keep talking about regrouping? Wait, this is what is causing regrouping. The spirituality is become cancerous. So they keep regrouping us. They don't want us to go. They don't want us to wake. And they have people they have created. They keep regrouping. And someone who said they're 31st, I better expose all the spiritual people. Since when? And a spirituality, ebe 31st night, the rituals, 31st night, the way 31st night, the same thing the church is doing, you know, and I'm crofonaba, and I'm odi omokoti. Eye sesi awo and an ekosu ni ekosu. Semewuko, semetiasio, 5 years to come. Remember this asama making. You will talk and tell people to leave the church and the free and the corner. Now we are awakening. Now we are wine coach. Now we are D and the fine. What they out of laziness, integrating all kinds of brand than whatever. People will come and follow you. A time will come, they will know you are a liar. Because truthfully, you know, deep down within you, you have nothing to give to anybody. Until the way as I see a church in to happen, very soon, spirituality will also be exposed. This 31st night, eda obia so. Oh yeah, 31st night, as a spiritual person, spirituality doesn't have date. Na say and the nka mu nyina mu ka se mu di kwasi de ene awuku de mpo anka mete mu ase 31st night and away ye say and away kwa me hwedin am say very soon me say 5 years to come some people will be enemy to people. Now I'm praying that mun che wo system ni mu e man crofo yi omo free ascension ni mu. The people will know you and run away from you. So they don't become enemy to spiritual education. Na ensign come back to the occult system. Occult system no yesani ama we ya na ma omo fa nyindie ni na de kosie ye because wo de nkrofo no kwa na wo se omo ehuni ye regroup omo de ba spirituality awakening de enko ti fa hin kwa na omo ba na omo hu se we use omo na omo abeye better na omo hate obia all ka spirituality, so they picked the knowledge and took it into the darkness. See gradually no we will get there. With their agenda to rule and keep mankind trapped. This is what is going on. They want to keep us trapped forever. They have created cult societies lying to them about many alien theories and woke nonsense. I'm sorry, forgive my words. I have to say it as it is. Because of awakening, the things people are going through. There are people who don't want to work. They are lazy. There are people who defrauded people and ran from Accra and Tema into a bush. And now, no, because of this same laziness, no, I rebranded in the name of Nananum, killing of goat and killing, using people and duping people. That time is soon coming. Sin is sweet, I keep telling you, but wait for it. All this, they have alien theories. And awakening be a mean whoso. Facha me. Since when na awakening ever have anything to do with blood? Tell me. It's because the people are frustrated. They want to hear nananum. Andre ya nananum. Let me take this opportunity. Right now, I don't have anybody's time, but I will talk to you that is watching me. Minya, se wukwa baby ya na wujina baby ya na obi jina no phone. Facha me. And then me numu samu nyede. No say Maame Grace kura na afra me say ne brother na ne sister bi anya problem. Inti me mboa no. Obi obeka to say me Grace me to wo ma fa me bag akọ no ho. Ono no ye me spiritual person no. Me say immediately na jina wa na fa phone to me abefre me. Me nyobi sa na me nyobi oba witness ya me say me jeli say nipa na mo asua nyansa. And then and na me kura na me ye Maame won't say tie. People know you because of my platform. So people from abroad all over the world will call you, and when they call you, they will tell you, say, Maame Grace, Maame Grace, Maame Grace, Maame Grace. Me, you can never run me down. Forget. Don't even try it. Because we are real to extend, say, we are lazy. You want to use people. I don't know how you got that mind to tell the people, say, Mema Frel. Na nkrofo say hey say Maame Grace afre na or the case abre ne de and they not powerful. I don't know what to call for you, but I'm telling you that your time is coming. Wo a wo hwe me no me catch no when the point blank that me I don't call anybody. Na me mpo edie mpo na me fro obi akọje obi okuku akụkọ okuku nanchie. I'm not saying say okuku nanchie enye, okuku akụkọ enye. I have been to Togo, I have been to Benin. I the quest. I saw a Busumsem. I went to Nanakakaban's program. Show no. I saw Busumsem. I went to Ameya Ukrom. The quest to her. I saw Busumsem. If I want to do Busumsem, and you will fake Busumsem now we na Grace. Mefro. ebi mu tumi ka che ebi mu so omo no mo yes spiritual work ma na nipa na je omo adi ebi mu tumi ka che ebi mu sa me ma from se menya problem omo mbebo omo no ma je me adi me si me nyo obi na obeka kire me na oma me otumi gina wo so obeye witness I will lie. I will show the person ginger. In fact, make sure wo Hausa bia. Ginger ne pepper aye de afrem ni nyina make sure what is going on with this awakening thing and yeah say we should go back. Let's one na we ya wona na no e na waba upgrade dia na wona na ye no. Na even if we are going back ade na omo de akom ne ye no enye bi ni na wo ye no. Enye bi ni na wo ye no. Wo a wo hwe me wo na ho ye mmobo. It is you I'm talking to. Omo de somebody who knows say ye we are sin ye nyina na ye nipa no. Always see the time will be ahu ba wo a wo hwe me na wo gimi di obi kura to me ka say onipa ne ba so no so the one na wo ne sere na wo ne rhyme me no enti na wo call me I love everybody enti men ka say me ni obi asere enti na wo call na say me frɛ wo say me manya problem me hu abosun sam o bibia me hu bi me call bi but me co program and people love me. Omo practice occult big time. They love me. They talk to me. Some visit my office for conversations. Ye din komo. Omo ya sofu juma no so in totos. Bishops are papa na ankasa. They also talk to me. Many obi awa anko se wo. Wo ndure ya mi didi susuma wo. Ansa wenya baby ada. Me frɛ wo. Me ye fancy ha. Ena make no they don't matter to me. They don't matter to me. But wo kono odi ofre me sa no. Na wako dani akwa. Na wo ye say, na wo ye people are using you guys. I am a problem, but my name Munja Midinenda. Munja Midinenda. Alas ya shiama to krobim no bi yare na me kwhwe no. Me kwa ye na asori bi e won tabu den bim na waye potofu na ye poster na Duncan Williams bosso no so bosso me hwe photo ni di na me say osofu ye wild. Our legit is there, baby. I was so she Duncan Williams or about Hanma. Michelle D. I'm say, Duncan Williams, who picture what I shout to them, Mammy Grace in him. And I'm Mammy Grace, ye say, and I'm Mammy Grace so say, me frere. Say me no be or bear witness for you. Make sure I mean I'm do bar system. I'm telling you. You are up there. Your life has changed. You are not appreciating me. You want to bring me down by saying, say, me your problem. And I'm afraid no wa for phone I could nipa na ni nkrofo no say hey because my friend oh pro nya we nya maka chom 2025 no wahala ba wo na me ne wo a wo kɔ no wo na me no kasa with the agenda no omo pese omo trap nipa wa na omo anya nipa so a laziness nti omo ye adwuma ma omo me ka se mo omo ti o me ka so omo na ase afi ni omo de adwonwo asra omo anim se se omo asesa na se mbe ka so omo aye atefu you yeah baby I start hitting the gym. I'm helping you. If you don't appreciate me, you can't even bring me down. So forget. It is very serious to channel an alien who comes to tell you he's bringing you light. Mami kebio, me say that it is very serious to channel an alien who comes to tell you he's bringing you light. It's serious or hope. They may have an agenda and they have been hiding behind illusion to further deceive mankind. Omo edwuma no omo a lot of people so omo ye edwuma e dey mo. Because when you look at even worlds, we are say awodo ayewo. Now share realms, now share dimensions bisa won say nipa ni brain no ehin no nipa tinya ye ho adwuma wo mechanism we mu a obeka tro say wehu wei senka ha eye easy to come ko mo beba bi anka mo ntwen say wo body na oba be process na wa mess it up say wonye powerful say spirit no a wo frɛ no say wo wan frɛ a obi ehunu ni so wo ho oba nso so a eye nipa so no beba be si no wakasa wuye no free won so a ade obeye bi oya ama nipa nti who is powerful eno na mekoka ada no anka me ye nya asemi who is powerful because without you no crowd what is it here ahaya ye we die we dey form See the assassin my see yendi so bibia demons bibia Bible ankasa ankyerɛ. You don't even understand. You must wake up so you know what is right and what is questionable. I don't know why some people don't ask questions. Minim nienti ankrofo bi omu be fall for anything. They will worship anything. While oni pe ojina ona lo ka kire odo ono onyim nyankopon ye odo ono bompa amo nyankopon we chira wi. Odam ni pe ya nso na ojina wo je tight. As into one ko nyankopon wo no wan ko anko bompa me nyankopon ama ni ske. As inte we don't want to learn. We are just refusing to learn. Inti nkrofo bi nso ayo madwene say one worship here you can't survive. How? Because BBC ye bia wo drop ye ebe hwe honam mu ani ade ate say wo benyini no. You were not worshiping anything, you survived. Inti se ya wanyinya wonim say wo da wo to wupnu. Krama eba abefa aba body. E de na yesa wo nso mhwe a wo survive. Wo ye funum na de na oso. Pacho ya wu ni nyina kosuso obegina de na wosom wu ya na ya wu obi ende ya onsom hwe wawu so ni krakra pa anything. Now let's look at spirit guide redemption, another serious thing. Enkrofo na me kofre angel me kofre me nananom me kofre we no wakasa ate me nua bi a wawu na gwefa akwa wo aye wu nua no ontumi ne wonkasa tie obia with the ability to access any dimension and anything. Even if you want to talk to whoever, you have that right because the nature nankasa no ashishe bibia mo nipa akwanya wo homo bia. Nobody is better than anybody. People have natural abilities to help others. You are not anybody's slave. Get this straight from me, Paucho. Unyo bia akwa enti na obia wa akwanya se order na or bringing the jacket no to zero. Na otumi access the rest. Spirit ni jacket no eche emre no. Enu kire say jacket no ebeto no e reduce no ene na share time. But spirit ni da akojo to. Ade say wo na wakodo na eti. So no. Nti e ba ne sa de a bibi enhodi. Nti you are lost. Nti na uye wi na wada ni sheep. Ogwan me. Are spirit guides bad or good? Me guardian angel, and I'm a guardian angel, and I'm because Fred went too hard. I'm because when you have a lucid dream or a vision of an entity that says it's here to help you, must you trust that guide? Question na me be saying. So what now so that I was bibia begina ho no se omboa wo onye senya esesa wo ginidi anase wo dwa se wo awehu a one, esese wunji nindi, ana ensese wunji nindi. Eno ye one, na se obi nso so frema wa. Esese wunji nipa nidi, ana se menji nindi. Afi me pese wuti we ase. Me say ewo wo da yemu. Ewo de wo da yemu. Me say se wuhu wo da yemu when the jacket is zero. Wuhu wo da yemu a wunji ndi ana se ma wunji ndi. Because at the moment you get out of the prison jacket, you are still like your brothers and your sisters. Fawe to hanum na yentuasu. Obi bisa say my brothers and my sisters are like who? The spirit you are calling. When this body is zero, you can do anything they do. The reason you are able to dream dreams, but because some of you, etimi didia to American, me say me we a spiritual person no we fusu. Oh, yeah, well, we have fat people. Me saying now I was very fat. But obi ani yefun aye kese de. Mostly senya yare de a aduane. Because that is where we store all the fat. Opa say we yefun so I don't get offended. They are making opa stop eating carbohydrates in processed oils. Any de keke kan late eating ni ade no opa hwe we didie jai breakfast na didi twice. Now 6 ball where did you we na hwe say uyefu na mba ni a enkofoma. Spiritual people, spiritual person now uyefu no ato say ye vino say ye hanging cross no ato so ne de wahala. In the new age agenda, spirit guides are very popular. So they are simply non-physical contact that seem to direct our actions through channeling, dreams, or intuition. Because until I say, what say, what free angel jina ho say, now only jina ho one-on-one. Come and let's talk about it. In fact, come and channel it for 100,000 Ghana cedis. So what's so friend jina ho say, and I would to me nene kasa, hey, Maame Grace na te say pa no chiao. No ne okasa, come and do that ni na yenhwe. Na me ma 100,000 Ghana. I'm serious, I'm not even joking. Opa, wo ba na wa be channel ya, yemfa yenkokoto, yemfa bibia, yemfa sikani nyina nka ho, ansa na wa be ye. Many young people are visiting spiritual coaches to speak with their spiritual guides about the blind side of their parents. A Christopher Maame for ne papa for no mo ye mesere twe kwen. Okaze wa ma ne ba ne Bible wa bom pa ya ma nti enu ano, you don't know where your child is. Unim niama all contacting. Unim niama mpa all num just to see an angel. Nipa bebre egwa bubodam. People are invoking all sort of no o invoke obi no just no crowd be star system mu asema onim. Nti sa wo ankasa wo body ni ko zero. Now we want to be in contact with your spirit guide. How sure are you say wo spirit guide in contact we betumi a contact you through obi. Yen fa no nto ho no mo. Say wo ancestor entumi ni won contact ya with blood ni bibia say de ameka ye no. Edi na kire say obi frɛ no how sure are you said the nipa ne ya ama wo no eyampa na ama spiritual say it is eyahomti. The culture of spirit guides has increased in recent times, but here we are thinking our Gen Z are not interested in spirituality because of so do what we chiko asori ntia ompesa wo bubefu because of do we chiko mosque no ompesa wo bubefu. They quite sorry, and I say, but you accept spiritual, you accept prophecy, and you accept malam susu in the mosque. So what's the point? What do you tell say we your parents, one ma obane Bible. Nti eno ano no, wo a wote wono ma Android apps no kura wunnimu. Obane kita phone. If you know niama all ya, tina hona ma the Bible na bo mpa e ma no why? Na nyame nka ho. If you visit a spiritual guru to speak with spiritual guides, or you get occasional visits from dead relatives, I won't be able to tell you if that action is bad or good for you. Mean to mean, because I mean what is good and what is bad, but I speak sense into your system. And I always tell you, said, so unima. Na se wonim grand financial say nipa ne start ya obehu vibe no so we dwane ana we dwane madam fu bi na ne papa wuye na the way papa ne wuye no na mobo yie na ebusuafo ne de ye wo tribe bi wo hono ma obi wu ade would want to know nipa ko a owuye okun no nti o ka kire me say tribe ne so mo nye nti ese so on travel no nko no mo nko hwe we na de na mka chense nega na me ka de ewo ho nyina me ka de ebesi e kire no o kan o se da bi nkrofo no se chinchin on be ko na ye o we de ya abrewa bi owo akura bi ase e na omo ko na omo ye we wo be ka na waka ne sen waka de obeka nyina wo wa na obaye enima ye te se de omo ato blog ato na bodwe ase aye extended tinting asama maame ni kama me panyimu abrewa o asama o kan nyina lawu hwinim bibisa say how sure are you ti me nka nkyerɛ wo sɛ ni a wopɛ sɛ okoye na ya na sɛ enye but my point is nipa na wawu no wabɛyɛ spirit so pɛsɛ o ne wo kasa wontumi hu no wo da isum dia nje wo ni spirit bi eni connection ha wo because wo duru ability a wo honhom no betimi ne spirit na kasa wo be kasa aba ensunsanso bi emba wo body so nipa bebre tete voices wo mu asomo nkola ne bebre abobada mo mu fa ncheme. All I can say is that you need to understand that there are illusions and spiritual manipulations for diverse interests. Spirituality na wo say wo kono. Ana maka chiro no. Omo illusions, spiritual manipulations, and diverse interests. I told somebody, say obi edi ekra hudwa. Ufi abayifo pese omo nsai wa. Omo command contract. Na wako, uko hono ma na omo de wako. Anybody osi oni wo kan spirituality on kan kire wo say bia ye fasting way na ye say now person hu way a wanka on mouth say be a essential oil ye say cleansing ye say kwa habra na we hu na ka kire wo say ji we na akoya bibia asa we run aka kire ntumi nye we ncho na bibia ya aha no ade wokwa asori na agba ya ha bibia wo ye bia na ye ka we your own self is not part of it. When you come, we will solve problem, but I will tell you, Charlie, I no go be here for you tomorrow to bring the problem. I no won't get BP. So, Massa, if you break that family transgenerational boundary or cases, after that, please pursue your powers. Don't bring your problems to me again. I'm a throw away. If you no won't go, you feel lazy. Please move. You no go feel come give me wrinkles. You are the only one who can look after your interest. Because obia di oye no nimnia oye. Obia di oye no na medical bubu ma ebi ye lazy. Kaje blema na yawo bank shika anya pay na amechi. Ufo se nipa na on pay adwuma no no so your spirituality and interest ye den. Your ancestors can indeed visit or synchronize with your intuition to guide you on a path. It is so possible, but with you, because if they cannot connect with you, not a stranger, forget. Non-crofo about office, one of them say, Mrs. Stay, would I'm saying, Patro, me friends, I'm for. What is they want to be known? Cassa, I never know in the back, why? Patro, where we are, let the dead bury their dead. Aden, pese uhuni enipa ekun no benyane no. Wan kasa kura wo kwohwe de ekun obi no wan kasa woni me bekun. Does this make sense to you? We are all here, we will die. Aye. Iti wan kasa wo betumi connect. The reason we have right to drop the body, wo da pa body ni zero. Wo be kosesia. I mean, it makes sense for your ancestors who are messianic spirit to find a way to help you ascend. Una ne bi obeka tro se oba be to car ma. Una ne bi obeka tro se obe ese ya ma. Una ne bi obeka tro se wo denya ne na ka esi wo. Wan kasa kura wo denya ne de bia ne sika da wo dem na wan adwuma bia ne sika na be da wan pato. Wo be ya okay. Because they have seen you reincarnate into the earth for over 1 million years and they now want to help you. It is possible. When Jesus say catch them no. When na Jesus catch them no. Because omutumi empeja omo te say Brahma ne Krishna mo no ade ni Jesus mo na mo keke kan ni Mohammed mo omo di omo atimi ageni omo na omo ascend na omo wo na because wo ho a wo hu henti omo hu say wo de wa ye John wo ba na wa be donate na wo kobasa they can pass through your dreams and help you say hey nigga as ancestor no onimu wo mojamu no ontumi ni won connect ya me oni mi no me be connect ya den. We tell you, find a little time for yourself and groom yourself. We say there be, we could start a class 1, who graduate university. However, it is also possible for an archon spirit to use that information in your soul and mind to act as a false drama for you. Archons, so I have done an extensive episode about the archons. I have 7 episodes. I think I've done 3. As we go, we will drop the other 4. Me know why nti wo a wan hwe do betumi akohwe omo so betumi decide na odi egu wa adwin ni nyina e dey amount. Don't forget they are responsible or they are the owners of the cinematic world. Nti no omo betumi ama obibia wo honom. Nti se omo mpo e betumi dide wo wadwin mu ama wo. How much more obi a one akon eye adwuma. De eye me ya e wo Ghana ne say we don't even use spirits that can create a lot of things. We are so dirty. Fache me. Some of us, we love petty things. We don't care. Like I said, their leaders now, bad negotiation the same way. Now, almost goes to near dinner, almost so bad negotiations, destroying people. There are people who can be destroyed. There are people who can never be destroyed. Be careful where you go. This is what I'm saying. It appears as a spirit guide of your ancestors just to distort your path. Ahana misuro pa amamono. She tobu na ye no all by yourself. Tobu na ye no all by yourself, because if the thing is right, it synchronizes with you. Well, who say you are comfortable in it? In adia wo ye no, nothing will mess you up. Take your time. When namakasa kasa. Nti se we betumi esi wo so how sure are you about onipa na uti na enimu na ono channel ama wo no? How sure are you? If spirituality, somebody is talking to you, is not about ascension and it's not for your self-liberation. Ehun hia. Me na me ka kire wo. Ehun hia. Because bibia obepre no wa de obenya wa ha bia obeja ne ho akọ. Understand that. Now, per many spiritual understandings, a spirit guide cannot perform functions on earth. Unana. And now, unana who say gold sha. Unana na unim say gold no kura brands on the kosher form no. On can't you say ko yida. Obeka kire wo say hanom ahade enye nti sore bra. Enti ene mo me enfra ye nyina na no mo be fa ye nyina enko because ahade enye. God no will not stop the problem. Have you seen obi owo sika esia only problem the other? Enye asasi we so. Earth is a prison bound place, and just like when you are going to visit your relative in jail, you don't go there with anything to rescue them. No true spirit guides will come with money or jobs or contract for you and ask you for a sacrifice. No, never. Mena maker. Never ever. They will help you to live here because they know this place is bomb. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Hey, now for our ancestor onim de ekọ yina wa ha. Se wo kọ na akoto no wo beja wo se bra. Catch us stay back. A spirit guide that says they will help you get money and power, but you have to start giving them chicken and cow and sacrifice, may not be who they portray to be. Spirit biara, or we say your spirit guide. Now, me sister baby, me auntie baby, onya issue bi. Or wadeka. Obi adeka. Onu nko adeka no, omo se omo koche no. Ena ade ma mi nanka mesimi ntwia mpo na mebu afu, but me twia ye ni penti. Ono okofro osofo obi. Okofro osofo no. So osofo no na me ni wo problem dada, because ame auntie ni wu ye no osofo o. Osi omu ntwa odwan e wo fie ho, omu nye so omu nye tam so wo boa da. Osofo onye wo de ne Bible. Wo de odwan ye den. Yesu moja nyina echi odwan moja na wo sampe. And then the men and feel so fear na say na what say because my family respect me a lot. So this pastor I didn't allow the udwaino. Ya see me ante hwe mai. Na wade ne ba na de kana akoso for no say on fan san nko enna no so. Ne maame nda no so no nko bo mpaye unye wiki da nka offering na uyi ma no so nkotua. Osaman ho no nko jisika. Listen, if you joke people will make you go through some rituals. Your life will never be the same. They will go and take their balance. We are so selfish and greedy. What we want is what we want. To hell with whatever happens to you. Me say you're careful. This is why I'm screaming. Odeka na wuntu mi ntwia. Nti wo ko ma me nda so na akobọ mpa ya. Wo ma me baka to say bra ne kuro mu ha ne kuro ha no dos. What do you think? Or software all my etwa odwan. Me, I don't condemn anything you are doing, but they are all ye straight. Me pay nipa o nim ni awoye. Wa nim ni awoye. Today you are this, yesterday you are that, today you are this. People, when you are going to follow somebody, nti mo amu nhwe nipa no kura ansa. Tinye bibia na yes spirit, guardian angel, everything. I hear pure spirituality. No, any moja nishi. Just a baby. I know your friend energy manipulations. That one day we will do that episode. A spirit guide that says you should come and sacrifice, so they bless you. Please be careful. And no correct. So no obe bless wa. And son obe bless wa. Ohia wo. Do you know say God blesses without sorrow? What you need is self-divination. Yourself. Know yourself and know what triggers your divination. Ade we na me pa obi a chew. Ye won krofo ni bo sorry anapa okọ no. Ote won nipaduem se menko. Ade we a okọ ote se mo onko ye honam na ye ahye spirit ne so. Know yourself. Telepathy is a great self-divination tool. If you are able to raise your spirit to be able to perform telepathy, you can communicate with entities better. Ade am akin upa start na try na hwe. Ade na me kan. Ade na me kan sisi a kire o. Me say wa wo ho. So wo pese wo hu say de na wo be ya, wo ye obi a wo kasa pa. Upa ye wadwen say wo kasa pa. E wo fie wo mane wo kunu ni wo kra kun because wo kasa ne ade a. Me say ade we apply it and thank me later. Ye wadwen wo fie wo say sesi e watwa kasa no so nkasa. Obi aye ade na wo de wani na ehwe no. Obi aye ade a wo kunu ye ade de wani na ehwe no 6 weeks pe. Kasa na wo kasa the changes e de bebe fie ho. Na how you yourself you will feel within your spirit. Opa aye na hwe. Ebi pe kasa papa. What did I say? Me say, opa practice ade we for just 6 weeks. So ukuni wo issue, umani wo issue, ye come for this, apply this. Na kachire me 6 weeks. Obiya beka say, hey, now you okay? I feel people will be forcing talking to you. Now let's look at number 2. Also, if you can raise your intuition high, they can drop information into your intuition. Higher intuition means you can hear your spirit. This is in you. Enya me na me be ye we ama. Obi kan asema na wo koye. Show off. Obi bisa sika wonni bi kra, you want to go and borrow and prove a point, there is nothing in it. Ye won krofo bi wo omo adwini sa. So wadwini sa en krofo be dada. Because tie even in prison ahana ye won, it is only in Ghana. I had the only ability kra obey your opportunity. You just have to be John. Obey your opportunity. But truthfully, when you are in the jail prison, obe to me bisa ansawem. Jailers no prisoners ni bia ye to me more opportunities ye to me ye binum leader because of their ability. You are in jail sentence here in this jacket, but it is abominable for you to be sebe, useless, without abilities. Obia be true condemn. There is some kind of ability in everybody, groom it. Ebinu intuition is sa. Utina baby, you are not able to access the place. Are you serious? Obia betumi aye odi opebia ye de ukwa akokun enu ane se wuko. Wa wako we unsa asem ye nipa yi ka kire. When somebody who can see or enter your body, whether you are in a brooch wherever, or enter your body and say he's able to tell you things are familiar with you, then you know say yeah, this is natural ability I am experiencing. Now kono we bisa na haboko ukasa ni eyi ama. I am grooming everybody. Me say, hey, if the thing is not synchronizing with you, go, run. Obi edi ubeye ngongo. This is what I'm preaching to you. All the noise I am making. This is why I'm saying all these things. Ma wadwini ni mundo. Asem no nipa ne kan asem no pa. Me say wetumi atena obi enim 1 minute. Reactions, you know everything. A bit ho. No moto. Omo bisa question na ebi wa nti na me wo ba consultation a ubedi 1 month na wo da so tifie ho. Me kasa ma wate ase na afi ubesu a ma twen so no wasu awie. Na say na me say Dr. Kelly starting mirror office wo. because me will be ema me ho yemre. When I see a man crying, I personally don't like tears. But obema tears bring me down. Mean to me cry me pet. I don't want it. The entinu de mean to me nchire. But so obema also mean to me ni one word didn't say. Obazo and family. So obema sunu mi hu a. Inti mema ne bana omu su. My first experience is always bad. You will cry. Inti this say me say Dr. Kelly in the office no na mema ni su a. Na mama omaye. And now I'm working with, I want my office to be full of men. Nti emema ni su na my friend Prince found sabe bobo nechi ma no they sabe bobo nechi because it be sometimes when they cry and I try to go someone ask to me mu no mu su na feelings catch fire wetin I for do. What's our spiritual hour with the pride of our ancestors, and we are discussing the Yahweh Dominus. Abusia. The American nane say adie bi a wo ye no wo hunim de is as simple as ABCD. Se wo bibia hunim de a ebeye difficult so obi be sell. Se time na me start TV na me wo TV hunim de a anka man koto akromfo nsem. But I have fought a battle. Na mabedu baby a mabedri. The reason you cannot bring me down. I'm unkillables. Language and other worldly things prevent your spirit from having access. Kasa too much. Ebi kasa o. And unnecessary bibia obe complaining bibia o bibi ka set confusion. Onu kwa baby asomdwe wo du gwo no man constant unko baby a sebe wapa nwan no kra ho. You can't have access. We need brady too much. We need brady unya baby nda obi ma obi na unya duane kura ndi na sese wenya kakra afedie uje ni more. You can't have any access to any spirit. I tell you this with every confidence. Be careful where you go. Some of them are greedy. The ego. Everybody that works for me, I pay them. Don't work for me for free because of knowledge. No. Work, take your salary. If you want to dash me something, you dash me something. From now, obi ankoto fruteli no why? Fruteli. Munto fruteli na no. Why? Pamucho. Why work for dua bia so a wo pese wonto bibia authentic edru authentic no. Ko Delight Pharmacy na kona koto. Omusi bronya we wu buakra wo ntena so be di ni force. Munkoto no munye sika why? Nkrofo mo ya de omo pese ebo mu din na ya na me respect omo. Ti fruteli obi anto fruteli no no. No obi aso nko Delight Pharmacy no nko to nyama. O de onko to hwe kra kota aboniki. Na fe steamy. I mu steamy. If you can rate yourself high and have the ability of a psychic, you have gotten the psychological key to escape from this prison. Listen to this again. If you can raise yourself high and have the ability of a psychic, you have gotten the psychological key to escape from this prison. It is it's not about sunsum and only do the lowest level. A bit reduce you to nothing. It means I am telling you, the universe is alive in you. Until you are not different from the universe. You can do this. If you ask how you should do it, mama will be makeke kebi achiro. Say obia ne kwan of fasu raise no no e different ba medical bubu bia wo obi a wo kasa wo de tete kasa no so na hwe wo twantro ye wadwen say wo twantro for 6 weeks wo be break that freedom no wo be break that prison gate no because eniama omma ye ni bre no eno na bring ye down. And that is the essence of this presentation. Asem na me kan nyina na me de ama. Raise your psychic abilities. Udru wanu na onipa ne kasa na afa. Unkoku but ube save you na wako because at the end of the day no eye wo life nti na wa. So that you understand that we are in a psychological war. And you must win by having psychic abilities. It is not physical, but psychological. Hana ya mente spiritual people na se no. Se me de tame awu, e na tame awu, e na tame awu, e na tame me de tame awu ni ya na me kunu ni ba. Does it give me that freedom, that liberation, that ascension? Does it give me? Me focus ni na should be here because marriage ha. I want you to understand say dia oni yen di akunu ye hu no but ono di onimu ye maame ne ndom na oto ye no. The thing is not physical. No wafra wona nanom so mo bebre ofsika no mo be ye o say one day it's psychological. Adwini ni mu ntokwa ene ye ku. Ye mfi ye ni hu na sika so ntumi ntua. Fatu utirim. So wotumi tisa ne ama we ase a. Nka nkrofo bi wo ho no ma wo hwe omumpu a. Wo be hwe omu yie. No mo ne wo kasa in the name of spirituality a. You will just run somewhere and laugh. Kwa 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 kwa. If you joke with something, you play with something, you try your luck, wait for it. It should have been that having psychic abilities would be the basic human condition. A simple crow. But even those practicing spirituality, most of them, they don't even have these basics. But even that has been taken away. Common, the basic human, that's like psychic abilities. You're taking on more shouting spirituality. No, when you look at them, the wake up bomb. And now religion, I bet wipe PBBR off. Spirit guide no crime to yanka. Many the guy in the can of me. When you are on earth without abilities, you are below the standard of an ordinary prisoner. Medical culture. Ukon sanwema ubehu ya me ebi numu post ebi mu na hwe aduane so ebi mu na nu aduane na wa wo nu aduane sa anye ya obeti bia hye wanu ma seketekete no mbema akora before obewie no wa men wo abilities ema wo jail sentence ni ye easy enye ndre ya na ayi mami obroni ka kire ayi hwanpo Snoop Dogg say go back to your country. Okachire Snoop Dogg or say go back to your country. Omukobu Mayweather ne kon no. Ombetumi akobu Oprah ne kon. Are they all not black Americans? Your abilities makes your life, your jail sentence, a little bit easy. So try and work on your psychic ability. Mean to me nchire no wa ha saying but me kan say frɛ me so pacho. Me mpe BP. Work on yourself. Mama obi Uchakasaswa is one of the greatest weapon. Now we are careful. We show we didie. We say surroundings na ye clean. Now wako baby obi ebe siki spiritual we no ho tan. No more so even they put it on light. They don't even understand the colors of the light now. Almost so no nem crofo wo ho almost so wrong light, wrong frequency. Na ensuo no so emu poto na form ho na I'm like, oh my God. If you water de white po, unfan to baby poto, what am soul? With psychic abilities no. Ebema will na sorry krasi ye kwa omo wo bi ne ye ma omo post oshesi na adwuma omo ye prayer warriors na adwuma omo ye omo de hampers e ba omo de ma. When you are on earth without abilities, you are below, which is why a me. That is why any manifestation of anything at all looks amazing to you and not to us, because you need ability to measure anything. Into we sorry ya na people are following. Ekoye no mu nyina eko. Omukoye no mu nyina eko. Na say omo ye analysis bi about platforms no omo ka baby a platform ni gina na me say na nka hi na ebegina. Ehi na nka ebegina. This platform has done well. Now omo say Maame nka African platform bi o me nka say the world platform, and it is true. I received some letters and I'm so joyous and I'm so proud of myself. In your baller, do you think nobody is watching? You think because whatever you are doing, nobody is arresting you? Social media is powerful. We have become villagers to basic divine acts like praying for someone and they fall. So be born pie no be tough from the hey nature say BBS. We are amazed by spirit ceremonies. Ta conform what you bom wa say no mo bon drum say hey. We are amazed by magic and illusion just because we don't have any psychic abilities at all. Nothing. Zero. Meh. Nti bibia na etwifa ye so. Bibia da no sofo bia na okasa. Hwe ni din na me say Edin. Edin. Look at this election. Look at disgrace. And these people will not shut. I don't know why you will say this and this will happen and you are not ashamed. You come back and you are trying na at some no kromo beka say nyame na eka komi osubi edi hey. Oh, you people are disgracing God too much. Ha! Na hu na ta makavali. Na mo shele kabo. Akufo-Addo na no be nwini. Akufo-Addo anwini. The same person is the Kabruseke. Say Maame answer here say nebesi. You deserve to be himself. If I should have any political power, I will sieve you like I'm sieving a brony in Katie. Said you who am ho a ye bo ana said ye bojigi wo ayi kalam say you know. Nkasa na meyam. Because we've become villagers in terms of spirituality. We know nothing. Shishi. Inge no nega. And no nega also get me. Nothing. She. Oh. Edio. Adie ye me nwanwa bro so kra ne se. Wudi osofo echi. Ana wudi spiritual leader bi echi. Eye trust na wo ma no. No we twa ntro kakraka say na ntro na agbe openly. What's akotana sorry dem nti what is your faith? If not because of this spiritual village stuff, why are you there? Edien bio na men kan kire o. Men fra wo se bra wo. Na men kire wo se ko baby. I said find yourself, develop your psychic ability. It's something you can do. Mama mo aponi bia mo betumi say this year the bibia ye release it. And when the fire was coming, you didn't see. I said this with the missionary. And I have told you the rains too is coming. The rains is coming. Advise your money mo sorry money na munto krom na muyi gatem Sunday because mo Bible said next to godliness is gatema prapra. Grow your psychic abilities because it is with this that you can have the key to this psychological war and liberate yourself. Masem nyinani. Masem no nyinani. If not, you will be used for ngongo. You will be swimming in the mud and you feel you are in a swimming pool because of lack of psychic abilities. Ada apro asay. Other than that, this is how they trap you. You will be there. They have their agents working for them. No one is coming on a cloud to save you. Nobody. You are your own Messiah. I have said this multiple times. You must save yourself. Nobody is coming to save you. Let your brain work. Let your brain magnetism work. Let it work. Understand that things that are happening to you inside of you must impact your spirituality. Adie bi ekoso wo wabrabom no no nesese ma wo hunhum ahoden no sorry. Maybe I tell people you are what you eat. What is in your guts is what will show on your skin. Sani ama we nyina na yenim ye di nsamfu ye se ye bleach. You eat clean, you can eat, and any skin color you want, you can get. Just eat clean, and you'll be fine. You must impact your spirituality. And you wow, and you'll be. Ushu bebre dear na we yama hum na ati umu because atade we on fa ne ho. Ye won krofo bi ho a omun detoxic. Omun detoxic. Omun nim obi kra onim ne sleeping schedule kra onim. onim time what on grooming is so important so ni who say this is the time esa woda eni bring to ye adwuma 5 ubesi dan na wie no wewu wate we don't care bibia ye carnality bibia ye de ye pe bibia ye ha ekra na ebetumi afifu hum ebody ni one day bibia wenye bia ye useless we don't care about it. We don't cleanse, we don't detox, we don't care. And one say ye pentem alarm, we do nothing, we don't even recognize the spirit. Na bofra be sua de sa ne wanko ni made ana ni made we ya no ye wo mo manye sika nyina no mako school. Tama ye ko school no mo kra no mo ni made no. 5 years later after school, mo life to sing. What we have to force the children to develop or psychic ability. Akola bisa question pa shut up. Africans o papa ni nyanso o papa ejimi o. Ade obeye bia no na mbedi so. Na maame ne papa no mo twe abofra ho manso. Kola ni bewu. Enye so mbewu with this adwene no bese. Spirituality is about understanding that the real you is your spirit. You should understand this. Ebeboa. The real you is your spirit, not this. Nti yare mpo bebo we ya from within and ebeba abontin. We don't care. And fear when you stand in the mirror, na se image na wo pe wo mirror ni mu no wo mpa wo beba abon wo na wo be ye wadwene se wo besesa de ewo wo ho no na asiuti de wo pe ewo mirror ni mu. Se wo hwe wo ho mirror we mu na wo mpa a wo kohwe wo ho mirror fufuro mu kohwe wo ho 1000 mirrors mu a de wo mpa na nsesa e ya adwene na wo besesa na wasesa de wo ho no na a reflect e wo mirror ni mu. Does this make sense? Nye mirror no na wo besesa e ye wo. Put attention to your inner self because ho and be reflect about abontin. And by that we are not saying you should ignore the body by not bathing or brushing your teeth. But the focus must be to let the spirit take charge. We sunti in crofoshen tade ahodo. The few sets akakrake e bitine mu ana eho nyina la sum wom num ni baabia in the name of awakening. Aden. And once na momone na attract your why? In the name of spirituality, na baby so. The danger is that most of these high rulers of darkness have taken charge of all the secret societies, and they have taught them how to use telepathy and other hidden abilities per their terms. Na de eme yakra ne se omo kra omo tete group ni school ni na eka ho anka omo wonim de ne na omo ati school na omo de mo omo anka enye me ya omo ni hwe ena nda ye sei ena ndre ye sei se say the 31st rituals now formula nko a de nkrofo honhom na mudidi agro. Wait for it, time is coming. Ye achechiri yeti ye achechiri ye hwene ne ya wa ya tade ni just I don't know. And I'm not saying it's way, but I don't know to say because I say it's not spirituality. And they are using this for their good, not for anyone. Nobody has your interest. So what we interest because of awakening. How can you mean? People are inspired to manufacture weapons of mass destruction. They are using their powers to gain access to negative information to create policies that will imprison people, manipulate people, and control people. This is what they use their powers for. Ekromu hana mi bisa se mpanimfo ne hu bi da omoso. Nti no muntu menye decisions bi ana. E de na omo akofa abet na omoso wo kromu ha ndi a omusura muntu mi nkan sembi. Mati bi da. Can an African go to American president that I'm coming to have a meeting with you, and the African will lock the gates and say, would they agree? What are we scared of? What is that ant in our pants. And we are so scared of. Can someone be bold and talk to us? What is going on? What is happening to our system? What is happening to our air, our waters, our rivers, our bodies, our health? What is happening to us? They are pouring blood and they are destroying people. Tina midi can be south ya shasiye no. Say, ekunkum no wo Bible. Bible nya be before na chroy. Nti who introduced us to ekunkum? The platform is open for discussion. 0244860092. You can call and come and talk to us. That is why you must develop your ability so you can see beyond their powers. Inti sa wo ability na uko jina wo nipa no so your comfort twa ne ho krrr zakai na what decode dada the wo two ni na 1 2 pa na wo na wo kodo so your software start hey na what decode na wo kodo dada so a spiritual person out na wo wura ne office wo sent ne fa wo hwini ma akpa na wo dina so a wo kodo. Everything is dead, so we are being used left, right, center, baby ya say ye. The psychic key is a key to your liberation. Find it. And they are me. And they are me. Find this. Let this be important. My way yet is a car. And they die now. We eager. So ubenyano. My this psychic key no. And your mouth. And you're important to you. So per liberation and power. Now let's look at Philippians chapter 3 verse 20. Me catch our chat and say mema code kakra. And I read, for our conversation is in heaven, from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Jesus Christ, who shall change our vile body, that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself. Abusia, asofo, mundi kodi this scripture. Na mfanto to asemi ya me kan kire mu ihu. What is the vile body the Bible is talking about? E de be body no so obe fashion na ye glorious body. What body is the Bible talking about? What kind Bible need to say? Eye jana ahye wo kantamanto no ena journalist yi sesi ekrapo mi hu omo so omo abrabo omo akwa no omo abetworo na obi ka asem asi na oka ena ahye dwere be ena odidi agro. I don't know the qualification is say how will they go. Enye sa na Bible ka na obeka kire yen say ni body na wo be shine. Stop that joke. When you wonder how what is, how do you decode this scripture? Decode this to your members. Decode it. I like this Bible verse because it is simple and straightforward. Yet the blind won't see. I don't know. If there is heaven where your conversation is, it is not about a place or sky. That is your mind, the brain. Asembe na wo kan unjene ho. Wo mama na wo se oye primitive no nim we nti obe wo kan asem bi a sebe no mo se de mo asem na waka no. Otumi bisa nti asem a wo kan de free wo yamu ba ba no ejina wa adwene mu ansa wo kan na. Wo nana na wo se oye primitive no te sa scripture we ase. Onim se kasa ene nkomodie ni asemu efiri adwene mu ena eba. Because of on decode this scripture kai ebe dane wo nti kasa na ye ka no asem okay na kire se nkomo na ye di ni ye fa firi nyame ote sky bi mu ana. Where is your heaven? I have treated this. Edien biom na opesa woti onipa. Edien na opesa woti adwene wo trim na wo be yusu na ma wanya glorious body. What is the glorious body? We all know that conversations start from thoughts. Thoughts ya adwene no. Thoughts are in the mind. And the mind is connected to your brain. And that's what mama oniyama 3. Oh my God, thought, mind, they are not the same. They are in the brain. One day we will do the brain anatomy. You be bubum ni etutu. Me we school dey be hye. Me ba doctor for no so. Ai, e be bi some ko school mo kosua medicine na mo kosua human anatomy. E den na e mo kosua. Me bi some ko hands. I will finish soon. Bomb so straight. Obi bi say then I'm doing nutrition. I'm doing body anatomy and nutrition plus Quran. 3 years my breakthrough. And easy. But his yoke is light. Jesus is my strength. He's the author and finisher of my faith. You don't know. This is what we are talking about. Conversation comes from the thought. And the thought comes from the mind. And the mind is in the brain. And the mind is connected to your brain, which is in your head. It is our three spirits. You can find another trinity up there. Above your heaven is your head. That is where all these things, all conversations come. This is what this verse is talking about. This verse is telling you that you must grow psychic abilities. So, to asofo. Moji tight na mumbre mi bi na mo ma me kwan na me metrom. So I make me ba me preach me just you. Just I will just preach like this and go. So that your thought will be connected from your spirit. Way na scripture way kan me say omo translate opa mum ye fanto yi na nkrofo translate ni yenhwe e be ye chaka na mo posti anhwe na ya hwe ansa. So that instead of your external body, you will change into your glorious body. The way inside, no. This is simple and straightforward, not ambiguity. Wait, me. I had to say it. Your conversation is in heaven. You know that you have never picked a phone to call heaven to generate conversation. Your thoughts are the conversation and it is in your head. That is where your heaven is. Above. Therefore, if you can grow hyper-intuitive ability, what you call your body now, which is physical, the Bible calls it a vile body. Someone who said, I'm a breaking scripture down. Now you're so for now time here. You're offering bone and you should love me. Will now lose the power to lead. Will body way no and shed the what ahanisu biom. Now the spirit will lead the body. We Paul can you or see soon pe ba honam ye mere at that time no na ye honam no na control soon no and then prayer ya shift warfare dimension. I am telling you say it is the spirit that is controlling the body. This is the scripture. You would have to do away with this. Bring this to zero ability. We a bigger problem for us. And the glorious body, which is your spirit inside of you, will now take charge of your thoughts and actions. If you don't get this and you forget it, you will never get anything. Obi abeka. Obi ani wiase okanyansa sama nkrofo ne nyaade. If what you know thought no eketimi nante said the Americana above. Conversation comes from your heaven, that is from your head. People would want to deal with you. You don't have to force. Nyansasem eye adwuma. Bibia wo kan bia ye positive. Only in Ghana, there be a make bia be nyansafo nkwa ne mo position. Ghana nka ho. Nkrofo a omo tie me omo se awura yi nim nyansa. Awura yi ka nyansa kasa. Nyansa paani. Papa bi de bi oba office wono abre misika na okọ. Enim se me bonidi obe panka me bonidi na mda na se. He works every Tuesday. Obe book consultation so on my issue. He will just walk into the office, come and give me money and go. So I got to a point I was scared. So I told Dr. Kelly, said, Doctor, yes, because Ghanaians can frame you. They can frame you. Me amete ya no. Obi se me frɛ no. Say me brother nya problem. And I can one crofo nenim. What are you insinuating? Obi so say, oh no, I am a spiritual person. Obi kura say ono me no da sorry. Obi kura say ono no o hihye madwuma ma me. Se wotumi yes niama we nyina. That is when you can say I am awake. Not the Papa Lawrence or say this nonsense must stop. It won't be that nonsense going on there. I will be a Johnny DHM. Say, oh, we will have a conversation. I don't have anything for you. You go and do your things. I'm telling you. So, kasa bebrebe na me kasa ni na develop something. Stop the concern you are developed. Stop roaming. When you pick up your phone, Google things and learn. Develop your psychic ability. Na me fa endi amachire mu niama ni bi amunye. Me fa endi ha. I said this year I'm opening every key here. If you have a comment or a question, write it in the comment section. I will address it. Please finish watching the video so I can get a proper question for you to answer. Because last week, it means they watch to the middle and stop. I intentionally make the videos long because I'm fool. I don't want to be doing part 1, part 2, part no. So we share. The whole week now, and from now, no, spiritual hour, don't watch it once because it comes with a lot of downloads until you would have to watch it over at least twice, 3 times before you get it. Let's work hard on individual souls. Obi anye ono ane ho adwuma say the Bible can say yemfa yem hihye ne ahopopo enye yem kwagye ho adwuma. All these are keys. I don't know how the pastors explain this, but your tithe nka ho, offering nka ho, spiritual person be nka ho. You are on your own. You are your own Messiah. Reflect in the mirror the way you want to see yourself. Shalom. Peace.